Quranic Allah, or biblical Lord? What is the difference between the Christian Lord and our God? Who is the true God? Let's get to the bottom of it. When our countrymen become followers of Isa, it seems to many that they have betrayed their people, their culture, and, most importantly, their God. They believe that following Isa's teachings means confessing a foreign God. Therefore, when people hear the word God and everything that is connected with Christianity, they immediately imagine something alien. Let's clarify this question for ourselves and determine how to call God correctly. And is it true that followers of Isa begin to believe in another God? The answer is no. God in the Bible and Allah in the Quran are the same God. We all believe in the same God, but we call him by different names. Let's try to explain. In linguistics, the meaning of a word depends on the context. For example, when we say lepioshka, we imagine hot tandoor bread. When we say loaf, we imagine a loaf of bread. But after all, lepioshka and loaf are the bread. Bread that is made from wheat flour. They just have different names and shapes. It is the same with the God of the Bible and Allah. Even though people call him by different names, God and Allah are the same God. Therefore, people who read the Bible do not worship a different God. That's why we don't need to be afraid of anything. There are many religions in the world today. Many pagan religions involve the belief in multiple gods. And there are monotheistic religions. It is belief in one God. We learn about this one God from the doctrines of Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. All three religions believe in one God. But if this is so, why does misunderstanding arise? Why do some people say that Allah in the Quran and God in the Bible are different gods? In order to dispel these misunderstandings, we suggest to pay attention to 4 interesting facts. Fact 1. In our troubled world, due to the constant conflicts between Arabs and Jews, it is often forgotten that Arabic and Hebrew are related languages. They are part of the same language group, Semitic. Like, for example, Uzbek, Kazakh, and Kyrgyz are part of the same language group, Turkic. We have many similar words. So the word Allah is related to the Hebrew word Eloah, used in the Holy Scriptures. Besides, the ancient Aramaic language spoken by Isa also belongs to the group of Semitic languages. Thus, the Aramaic word Eloah and the Syriac Allah are also cognates of the word Allah. Fact 2. It may be surprising to some to learn that the word Allah appeared long before the beginning of Islam. Scholars have found that pre-Islamic Arab polytheists and Hanifs used the word, and even ancient Christians used the word Allah to refer to God. Fact 3. Although Allah is the word used by all Muslims, it is also used by other religions. Millions of Arab Christians have always used Allah as their word for God. Christians in Indonesia also use the word Allah. Fact 4. Although Central Asia does use the word Allah, there have been a few interesting exceptions in history. Isa's first followers in Central Asia used Syriac as their religious language, and Syriac is related to Aramaic, the language Isa spoke. They called God in Syriac Allah, and in fact, many of the modern inhabitants are descendants of those ancient Turks who were followers of Isa and worshipped Allah. Now we know that all of us, Christians and Muslims, believe in one living God. Therefore, it is important to remember that our fellow countrymen who read the Bible have not ceased to be Kazakhs, Uzbeks, Tajiks, or Kyrgyz. They remain true patriots and continue to believe in the one and living God. It is much more important today to live according to the will of the Almighty Creator, to study the character of the merciful and forgiving and saving God. The good news is that He has given people the Holy Scriptures. As we study them, we can learn more about Him.